to the point that I'm trying to make. What really troubles me about all of this is, for the large part on this, the church was silent. When the church is silent over an issue of such great concern, it gives the people in the pews one of two impressions. Number one, it gives the people in the pews the impression that the Bible doesn't have anything to say about these things. And if there's one thing we do not want to teach our parishioners by accident, it's that the Bible is not relevant to the most important conversations that the world is having around us. And of course, also tragically, it left a lot of parents who had kids who were asking these questions about themselves or about their friends, and it left them without the resources that they needed. That's really tragic as well. I think one of the reasons, I don't know why so many churches, so many pastors decided to sit this one out. And I don't think that we need to play cultural whack-a-mole. You know the game whack-a-mole in an arcade, right? Something pops up and you smack it on the head. And it can feel like that as a pastor. It can feel like that as someone who is tasked with bringing the truth to bear for a congregation. It can feel like that. I think that there is a dramatic lack of understanding and confidence in an essential Christian doctrine. Specifically, the doctrine that I'm talking about is a doctrine that I think has become a matter of trivia. What I mean by that is, if we went from church to church to church and said, hey, everyone, fill in the blank, God made humans in his, and everyone would say together, image. We know this. But then if we say, well, what is the image of God? What difference has the image of God made throughout history? Why is the image of God an important matter of doctrine for us to consider? How's the world a different place if humans are made in his image or humans are not? How does being made in the image of God help us make sense of some of the more important cultural conversations, such as the conversations about LGBTQ or, to the bishop's point earlier, AI? How can we think about technology and our relationship with it and our relationships? And how do we think about things like marriage and family and society and the role? I live in a state that right now is having this conversation on a political level. We have a runaway legislature that has really nothing to check it, and so they are taking steps to put into law realities that basically are built on a premise. And that premise is that children belong primarily to the state, not primarily